Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another episode of Higurashi, console art goodness. Last episode, we just finished off Tawada's backstory. Kind of, we still haven't seen the kill. I don't know if she'll talk about the kill, but pretty good. Pretty good backstory then. Solid. I assume Ryukishi wrote the console arts. But he always does really good backstory segments. Like, I think I enjoyed that, like, almost as, or if not as much as Otobe is. So high praise, high praise. We'll see what happens now. Are we gonna get more bad stories? Some Miyuki, some Shion, those two, or what's gonna happen? True. True. I mean, we talked a lot about the relationship. I don't think we need to talk too much, but also true. Truing right now. IRL.
でも、そうはできなかった。未練がましく昔の思い出にすがりついて、殴られても殴られても、匠くんのそばにいてしまった。その一方で、そばにいながら、昔とは変わってしまった匠くんを憎んでいた。そんな私の心の葛藤は、匠くんは肌で感じていたと思います。
Tawada-san said that's why, then took a deep breath before continuing.
だからもう何もかも終わりにしたかったんです。楽しかった思い出も、それを塗りつぶしてあまりあるどうしようもなく辛い今も、匠くんさえいなくなれば全部消える。だから、匠くんを消したんです。死んだら、楽しかった思い出だけを心に残して楽になれるって。
I mean, it's still kind of self-defense because she was in a super abusive relationship. But like, maybe just explain it differently when we're talking to the police, because it sounds like you plan to kill him. I mean, yeah. I don't know how self-defense works, to be honest. I know it's like it's self-defense, you're doing it to protect your life, but like, does self-defense count if you're actively planning to murder someone who in fact is abusive to you, but you kill him, you plan his murder and kill him when he's not actively being abusive to you? Like, I don't know how the legality of that works, but yeah, just ask. Oh, Arata's trying to pop off. Oh my god, Arata's not on Team Ye's side. Honestly, like, I feel like Arata's always just on the wrong side. I don't know. I was just talking about the legality of things, but I'm definitely on Ye's side. She's being actively beaten by Takumi. It's not morally right, but it's one of the more acceptable murders I can think of, at least. Bro, and then fucking when Arakawa popped off after Otobe's backstory, I'm like, how is that what you get from it? I kind of feel the same way here too. Though to be fair, this is a kind of a more extreme situation. Like Otobe just robbed dead people. He didn't kill someone, so Arakawa always pops off for like, sure, you can argue it's wrong, but like, I don't know why. Like, is there a point of doing that? Without thinking, I got fired up and shouted that. Good one, bro. As far as I was concerned, Tawada's explanation was nothing more than self-satisfaction. No matter what excuse she made, no matter how beautifully she portrayed it, murder is murder. You know what? Kind of base, though. I'm not as mad at as I was when he popped off on Otobe, to be honest. This one's definitely more reasonable. And I can understand if people argue against Tawada. I agree. Maybe she should be punished for it if it's planned. But, I'm not gonna feel bad for Takumi. I mean, I do feel bad. Wait. I do feel bad for him, just like how his and Tawada's life and relationship rotted because of life in general. But I don't really feel that bad for him dying. Nothing more, nothing less. Still, she didn't look the least bit scared like she was up until a moment ago. She spoke quietly with a cold expression like the spirit possessing her had finally let go.
ええ、そうですよ。でも、それは私が自分で選んで、自分で決めた選択。そうすることがお互いにとって幸せだって。
Yeah, I think her thinking's wrong. I mean, Takumi was suffering in life, but it's not really your choice to decide if you should kill someone. Can't. Oh my god, we already talked about it. It's the Booty Pop Imaginator arc, man. Can't just. I mean, it's not really, but.
嫌なことは全部消したんです。
It kind. She's literally Imaginator. If Imaginator wasn't a super powerful ghost.
そして私は実行に移した。
Right around that time, the Weekly 7 released the Occult Special Edition. She just happened to read it, and that was the turning point where she finally formulated her plan. Dude, good job, Arakawa. Otobei's group read it, and they're like, oh, that's a great place to commit a group suicide. Ye read the article, and she's like, oh, that's a great place to murder someone. I mean, it's not his fault, but it is really funny. More flashback.
地化されていなくて自然がいっぱいあってとってもいいところなんだって。こういうところに行ったら気分が変わるかも。一緒に行かない？
We did see that in the hint.
そんな風に誘ったら匠くんは喜んでついてきました。あとは彼に睡眠薬を入れたお酒を飲ませて酔いつぶれたところを絞め殺しておしまい。
Well, that's unlucky for Takumi. At least it was, I think, probably painless if he was asleep.
でもまさかこの無人の廃村で明かりを見つけてやってくる人がいるなんて誤算でした。
Weren't expecting a wild Otobei in Shion, I see. As Tawada-san told us her story, it seemed like deep down she made peace with her past. When she finished her long tale of the past, she looked relieved.
人殺しはいけないことだって知ってます。私だってしたくなんかなかったし、これからも
I don't think I'll ever do it again.
でもこれが最善の選択だった。
It's rough. Because maybe no, it's definitely not the best option, I think. I mean, I'm sure Ryukishi thinks that too, because he had a whole segment on his like after story thing where he talked about how murder's never the best option. So I'm just thinking like in her situation. Because obviously like the best thing to do was leave early. But at that point of the rotting relationship, where if she leaves, she might actually be in physical danger. You know, it's hard to say, but I don't know. I still hold with Ryukishi that murder's like never the best option. I think almost ever. And again, unless your life is like in immediate danger, I think.
他に方法なんて
This is Rena talk. This is Rena talk right here.
なんて女だよ。
It's Rena talk, but I understand her POV at least. I understand why she thinks that.
だって私今とっても清々しい気持ちなんですよ。それこそが私の選択が間違ってなんかいなかったし
Huh.
無理をして自分の気持ちを押し隠していても
That is true.
不幸な積み重ねだ。
That is. I'm glad she learned the lesson that she should have spoke up about Takumi's lifestyle a lot earlier.
それに匠くんは苦しみから解放されて
Are you gonna be able to start your life over though?
新しい明日に向かってこれからまた生きていくことができ
How are you gonna explain your missing husband to the police?
お互いにとって幸せな結末だった。そう思いませんか？
I think she can't see that far in the future.
思うかバカ野郎。
Great response. It quickly took offense to Tawada-san's defiant attitude. The woman standing before me with a docile expression was in truth a murderer wearing the skin of a human. Jesus Christ. Maybe Arakawa just is like super principled, and that's why I get annoyed off him because maybe I don't agree with all his principles. But this is kind of based. uh, Regardless of her past, regardless of the circumstances, murder isn't acceptable. I wish we could just learn his stance on self-defense murder though. Huh? I don't think she's lying though. That'd be crazy if she's lying. What's unspeakable disgust was swirling around inside my heart. But I still think Arata is pretty. He's not a very likable POV protagonist, huh? It's been annoying me the whole arc. I still like him. I don't hate him or anything. He's just kind of annoying sometimes. No matter the context, no matter the situation, there's no righteous reason for depriving another human being of their life. See, that's where I disagree. If someone's about to kill you, I feel like you can kill them. I think that should be fair. Like, are you telling me I shouldn't kill someone if they're trying to kill me? I mean, I'd even like be a little more lenient towards that. I'd say if like someone's trying to, maybe you can't be lenient. I was down to say if someone's trying to like ruin your life or the life of your family, then maybe, but that's probably not true. I think that just the ultimate one. I mean, I just there is circumstantial stuff, but I think the ultimate one is literally the self-defense. Like if someone's trying to kill you, I think you can kill them. She kept talking about what she did without a hint of remorse or discomfort. And, you know, again, Ye's situation very complicated. She was being actively physically abused by the end of their relationship. I think you can say it's wrong, and I still think it's wrong, but also, like, I wouldn't be mad at you if you think she's right, I guess. That's a true statement, I think. It is all her word. There's no like evidence. Okay, but when Atasata starts like analyzing stuff, you know he's just gonna be wrong because Atasata's literally. I'm calling him Atasata. I'm sorry, Karate.Atasata. I got confused. Arakawa. You know when Arakawa like analyzes stuff or makes predictions or whatever, he's literally been wrong like this whole time in the series. So well. Like, I would say like 70% of the time, so I don't have hope for this, that sentence. I mean, it's true. But also, you shouldn't, like, analyze since we know nothing about it, really. I'm just waiting for Miyuki or Shion to talk. Tawada-san looked back at me with an expression that she was completely done. It made me feel sick. Looking so proud even after committing murder. Wasn't she just too weak to break up with Kurosawa? You're not wrong at the beginning, but when it gets physically abusive, you gotta be careful with your words, for sure. It's like the just dump the meme. It's a tricky situation, for sure. Again, can't really talk much about it since we don't really know about it besides what Ye said. Regardless of her reasons, they don't justify murder. Shouldn't Kurosawa have had the right to live? That is a true statement. 最近じゃ匠くん、私とまともに話すこともなくなっていたから、聞いてもきっと何も言ってくれなかったと思います。そんなのわかんねえだろ。True. I mean that wasn't a good excuse. Yeah, just because he doesn't talk a lot doesn't mean you shouldn't have a say in what happened. ええ、わかりませんよ。もうね。でも。I mean, I think Arakawa's gonna say he would. He's gonna say just leave. This is so Rena-like. It's like if Rena... It's like what Rena would do if she didn't have friends, which made her hesitate. She would just be like full on like this in the Sumi Horoboshi situation. She only like came back just because of her relationships.
この選択に
But Ye didn't really have
後悔
any
はありま
friends.
せんよ
よくもまあ抜け抜けと。
十和田さん、
Oh. Okay, now we have a real person talking. I trust Miyuki because I think she's a top. Before I could say anything more, Miyuki-chan opened her mouth. It hasn't been confirmed, but like I think everybody but Arakawa thinks she's a top. I think Arakawa still thinks she's Yakuza for some reason.
もう一度だけ確認するわ。それ、本心で言ってるのね。
She's about to get scolded. Obviously, she wouldn't really feel anything about Arakawa saying shit because he's Arakawa, but I feel like Miyuki can put some nails in her.
はい
Tawada-san spoke resolutely. Her eyes were as clear as a blue summer sky. Miyuki-chan, on the other hand, had a chilling glimmer in her eyes like an intensive snowstorm, or an intense snowstorm.
じゃあ、あんたは否定したわけだ。好きな人と過ごしてきた楽しい時間を、思い出を、存在を。
That means you denied the memories and existence of the happy times you spent with the man you loved. I don't know what that means.
いえ、それだけじゃない。その人と出会ってしまった偶然さえ、あんたは否定したんだ。
I don't know what she means.
まるで、最初から全て間違っていたかのように。
She's not saying that. I thought Ye was saying she killed him to preserve those memories. So obviously she does care. But let's see where Miyuki's going with this. I don't get it. In that moment, Miyuki-chan looked angry. Her face was bursting with intense fury from the bottom of her heart.
さっきの話を聞いていて思ったんだけど、あなた、最初から最後まで自分の主張ばかりよね。
True.
もしくは思い込み。
True. I mean, you can definitely tell in the backstory, there was a lot of assumptions she made. I think I pointed that out last episode too. I think the basis is probably true though, no?
相手がどう思って、どう感じていたかなんて全然聞こうともしてない。 自分の勝手な価値観で相手の気持ちを邪推して、あれこれ考えて、自分の判断だけで良かれと思う。
It's true, you probably shouldn't have murdered him, but it kind of comes off weird.
そして、相手にも強制してる。
I don't think we should ignore the fact that he was beating her physically.
何言うんですか
It's kind of weird.
強制なんてしてません
Well, you did force him to kill himself. Or
今を知
you
っていたのは
forced his life to
むしろ
end.
彼は頼んだの？あなたに我慢してくれって頼んだの。
あ？
一緒に暮らしてくれ。生活費を払ってくれ。
She did ask to move in together. I don't know, Miyuki. This is weird. I get it. I've said it before. Ye is also part of the problem. I think I said both of them are part of the problem. I'm just thinking like, I don't know. Maybe she's just trying to say that she was. I guess Ye was kind of being dismissive of her being part of the problem, even though she did say she probably should have spoke out more. Because they are both part of the problem, but I don't know.
黙って殴られてくれ。
黙って
それって結局、全部あなたが望んで、あなたから彼にそうさせたのよね。
Huh.
だから、彼に対してその文句や不満を言って嫌われたりしたら、彼は自分を必要としなくなって手元から離れていくかもしれない。実際にそうならなくても、その可能性を考えるだけで怖かった。まだわからない？あなたはどんなに辛くても、彼の一番の理解者である自分でいたかった。そして、我慢をし続けている自分の崇高さによって、彼を自分のそばに縛り付けておくことで、自分の欲求を満たしていただけなのよ。
So true, kinda. Besides the abuse thing, I think that's true. I just feel iffy about the Yeah, because you didn't speak about him abusing you. It's your fault. It's kind of weird, but I get it. That's right. No matter how she worded it, she was just trying to justify her actions. Oh my god, why are you vindicating Arakawa, man? Tell me that's some Shion. Tell me that's some Yay support from Shion, because they're, I don't know. But Tawada-san told us, to put it bluntly, was the epitome of self-satisfaction. Thinking by yourself, making your own decisions, and constantly running away from confronting the problem in its true sense, all in a world of your own invention. That was the logic of cowards. Why does, like, everything Arakawa says just sound worse?
でもだんだんそれにも飽きてきた。だからといって自分以外の誰かに渡すのも嫌だった。その結果がこの犯行よ。あなたが望んだ未来は彼をペットのように飼って独り占めにして永久に誰にも見つからない場所に隠しておくことでした。
Kind of true.
彼の気持ち
I get it. I get it, but I still think they're both like equal, if not a bit Takumi, like a 60-40 split Takumi majority. I don't think it's like majority Ye's fault. Deserved. Honestly, deserved. Oh, I thought she punched Miyuki. That would have been deserved. Tawada-san roared like she was coughing up blood. Otobe and I immediately froze in place. Miyuki-chan was standing directly in front of Tawada-san, bearing the brunt of Tawada-san's outburst and hateful glare. Also, you know, we're kind of armchair psychoanalyzing their relationship when obviously we have Tawada's words, but we can't really get the truth. It's just weird. Everyday happiness. She is Rena-pilled, literally. I don't think there's anything wrong with trying to start the relationship, even if they are opposites. Tawada-san composed smile vanished as if she continued shouting. This was the true voice inside her heart. Condo pilled? True. It sounded completely ordinary. Nothing glamorous about it, just a simple life. But in reality, that alone was more than enough. Always spending your days together with the one you love, never asking for anything more. I would. I think she should have suggested it when his band was falling apart and he was kind of failing at it. I think that's your duty as a significant other to, as a serious significant other, you know, they've been in a relationship for so long. I think there's a point where your duty as if you want to be a proper partner, is to also act in their best interest. And when it seemed like Takumi's career would never really get to the level where he can do it and make a living off it. She probably should have interjected eventually. I know it's hard. It's really hard, probably for her, but yes, I do.
私は言えなかった。言えるわけがなかった。
And then, like Muti said, her even suggesting it could have ended the relationship too. I get it.
だって私怖かったから。自分の幸せを求める彼にそう言ってお互いの道が違うってことを知られて捨てられるのが怖かったのよ。
Then Tawada-san collapsed on the spot, crying her eyes out with her face down on the tatami floor. Through caring for him and understanding him, she realized they held different values. Then she was finally able to see it, the collapse of their future. But even so, she loved him too much to accept that and let him go, which is why she chose the path to hell. In the face of her unthinkable sorrow and despair, there's nothing left for any of us to say. Thank you. Thank you, Aratawa. I really thought you were gonna say something dumb again. Where's Shion? Just then.
ねえ、トワダ。
Oh, okay. I'm ready. I'm ready for the Shion talk.
そんなに言うんなら、死んだ人間に聞いてみる。
True. Ghost Rita. We're in a ghost town. Ghost Rita is real. We can talk to ghosts, even though this hasn't happened in any other Higurashi arc. Let's go. The ultimate solution. Yeah. What if? Oh my god. What if Takumi's like fine with what Tawada did? Then we're dabbing.
忘れたのかい？
The ghost
こ
arc.
こは死者の住む村さ。
I'm loving this arc now, man. I would say the second arc we read would be better, but all this fucking relation, like these flashbacks that made me, I feel like I haven't talked so much about my ideas and my feelings of what's going on in so long in this visual novel. It's like so much interactivity. It's so much fun for me, at least. Maybe it's different as someone who's not recording this, but as me, I feel like I have a lot of feelings to share about what's happening. It's really fun.
ここでなら、死んだ人間と話すことくらいわけないよ。
So Nozaki-san stepped in front of us while we were still in shock, knelt down next to Kurosawa, and put a hand on his forehead.
本当にあんたの思っている通りだった
Oh
の
my
か
god, if he did his side of the story oh, do it. It'll
そ
be
れを本
funny.
人の口から直接
Oh my
確かめれ
god.
ばいいさ。
I'm ready for some more armchair psychoanalyzing. Ghost. We all watched Sonozaki-san, half doubting, no, completely doubting what she said. Is something like that truly possible? It couldn't be a joke. Sonozaki-san wouldn't say something like that at a time like this. In which case, perhaps? I mean, Otome saw Ghost Rika. I saw Ghost Rika. Ghost just swinged me? Oh my god. The next moment we were too shot for words. Actually ghosts. This is crazy. So it actually was a Ghost Rika. This art's based. I had no idea what was happening. It was beyond our understanding. Maybe thumbnail it us? If you need one. It's just light. But even though Kurosawa was dead, I'm certain I could hear his voice.
なんだよそれ。
匠くん
This was the first time I'd heard Kurosawa's voice. But it was familiar to Tawada-san. She could tell after hearing only a single word.
八重ごめんなお前のことを俺すっげえ苦しめてたんだな本当にすまなかった
何どういうこと
Looking closer, Kurosawa's lips weren't moving. I didn't know where the voice was coming from, but it sounded like the voice was coming from directly inside my head.
今さらこんなこと言っても信じてもらえないかもしれない。でも
I believe that.
本当
I've
に
been saying this the whole last episode. I mean, even Yei was kind of saying it too. I think Takumi knew he was like being a shit person, but he just, his life is broken, and he was constantly at the tipping point. Now I'm not like absolving him of like beating Yei or whatever. Like I said during the first moment, I was like, it's kind of like what happened with Rena's dad. Just so much shit was happening, and Rena said the wrong thing at the wrong time, and Ye said the wrong thing at the wrong time. That kind of like collapsed the dam, as Kichi likes to put it in Watanadashi. Yeah, he was just like on the edge because he was like a total failure in life. But yeah, I don't know.
に当たり散らしたりするたびに
I believe that.
醜くて卑怯で最低のやつだって思った。なんでこんなことしちまうんだろうって、いつも悔しくて情けなかった。
何よこれ。
Tawada-san stared at Kurosawa dumbfounded. Oh my god, you know what would be based if we go to the suicide victims and ask what they think of Otome stealing the money? The credit card? I think they would accept it too, to be honest. Oh man. Yo, this arc.
カッとなるとすぐお前に暴力を振るってしまう。そんな自分が嫌でたまらなくて、ずっとお前のそばにいるために
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
俺は最善の努力をしようと何度も誓った。でも誓っても嫌なことがあるたびにすぐにその誓いを破ってしまう自分が、俺が死ぬほど殴りたかったのは八重じゃない、俺自身だったんだ。
匠くん、何言ってるの。
Wada-san passionately gazed at Kurosawa's corpse. Though Kurosawa's corpse didn't stir, I could clearly hear his voice.
俺さ、お前に見限られるのが怖かった。気づいてたよ。お前が普通の幸せを求めているってことは。でも今さら俺にそんな生き方ができるかどうかわからなかったから。そんな俺だからいつ捨てられても仕方ないって本気で怖かった。だからお前がドライブに誘ってくれた時、俺は死ぬほど嬉しかった。
I feel sad, man. It's such a sad relationship.
まだお前が俺のことを好きでいてくれてる。
Yo, you're like, Aiden, when we doing the Higurashi character tier list? Wait, did I do a character tier list? I did do a character tier list. I did an art tier. Did I do a character tier list? I know I did an art tier list. I honestly don't remember. Quick check. We have to revise it. If we already did it, I can't do it like right away. But we did do a character tier list 5 months ago. Yeah. Well, maybe after we're done all the starts then. So I can add the new ones in. Yay and Otome though. Pretty high up, I think. Just, they got backstory boosted, man. It's crazy out here.
嘘でしょ。何これ。何なの。いたずらならやめてよ。やめてよ。
By the way, if you're interested, check out my character tier list. I kind of remember. I remember the top 3 because it's obvious, but I don't remember where I put everyone else. Tawada-san incoherently muttered to herself while staring at Kurosawa's corpse. That she couldn't even see the rest of us.
このドライブで俺お前に報告したいことがあったんだ。もう夢は諦める。
No! Really? Oh, that's just unlucky. It's like killing him when he was about to reform. But like, how? It's so hard to believe. He was so fucked up.
いつか約束しただろ。夢とお前とどっちか
Yeah,
ないことに
yeah.
俺
That
は
was
お
the
前を
big
選
thing
ぶ
I was thinking of. If she did it earlier on, I think he would have gotten mad, but he would have stayed together.
約束果たそうと思って。
Oh my god, that was so
だから
sad.
俺
匠くん
It's unlucky. Lesson learned.
状況ってのがどんなのかよくわかんねえけど
Lesson learned. Never killing a person is never the best option unless they're about to kill you
も
or
しも
actively trying to kill you.
音楽か八重かを選べって言われたら俺は間違いなく八重を選ぶよ。
本当に
当然だろ。音楽はなくても生きていけるけど八重のいない生活は正直想像したくもないからさ。
I remembered clearly. But even though I heard him say it, it was only half I still only half trusted his words. Because something like that seemed absolutely impossible. He loved his music more than anything else. He cherished it since before I even met him, so there's no way he would ever choose to throw it away. So I arbitrarily gave up. I couldn't believe that he loved me enough to give that up. I simply couldn't believe that he truly meant those words from so long ago that I'd wanted to hear the most.
バイトじゃなくてちゃんとした会社に勤めようと思って。
Were you though? Like, I don't know, I'm not doubting him since it's a spirit, but like, it seemed from Ye's words that there's a long period of time where he's just drinking at home and not working and stuff. I guess maybe he was resolving himself after, like, he got kind of a wake-up call after being invited to a village.
それで音
Could
楽は
be
一切
true.
やめてプロになる夢は諦めて就職でもうまくいかなくて大学出てずっと一度も就職したことなかったんだからしょうがないよな。毎日面接官に鼻であしらわれたりひどいこと言われた
The
りして
snooty interviewers, eh?
それが苦しくてまたお前に当たったりして
How how painful, how humiliating. For someone praised so much by others, it must have torn him to pieces. I understand because I know him that well. But he was actively trying to choose me despite the shame it put him through. He chose this gloomy, worthless, contemptible woman who didn't believe in him to the bitter end.
嘘だ
Usoda?
嘘だ嘘だ
See, she is run a build.
そんなの信じない私はもう信じないって決めたんだ
I want to believe, but I don't. Not after all the pain he put me through. Not after I struggled, worried, and worried more, until I finally resolved myself to put an end to it all. So there's no way I'll believe this was the result. As I kept shouting inside my heart, I forcefully dug through my memories of betrayal, doing what I could to support a heart on the verge of collapse. But even so, all of that was brushed aside as visions of his smile floated inside my head, and then...
お前のことが好きだった。辛い目に遭わせてごめんな。俺と一緒にいたこと、どうか後悔しないでほしい。そんなこと言えないよな。ごめん。でも、これだけは言わせてくれ。俺はお前に会えてよかった。お前と一緒にいられたから頑張ることができた。夢を追い続けていられた。なのに、そんな優しいお前に人殺しなんかさせてごめんな。だから俺、
Oh man.
お前にはその分
That's a Chad move. Should leave a good impression as a
本
ghost.
気で思ってる。
I'm sorry for turning you into a murderer by making you murder me.
俺みたいなの
Jesus.
じゃなく、もっとちゃんとしたやつと一緒になって お前の本当に望んだ幸せを手に入れてくれ。
言ってるの。何なのよ。何なのよこれは。大体死人が喋るわけないじゃない。いい加減にしてよ。
Toada-san was upset, her eyes wandered, and her breathing was erratic. But just then, Sonozaki-san reached for Kurosawa's corpse. She pulled a single envelope out of his back pocket and handed it to Tawada-san. Okay, if my man wrote a letter, then obviously it's all true. To be honest. Jesus. It was a letter of acceptance from a business he got accepted. That's why he went on vacation, to tell her the good news. Oh my god. The timing is just so unlucky. Actually unlucky. Bro, like I was saying, dude, obviously there's mistakes on both of their parts, but life just like fucked this relationship too, man. If this is not the ultimate proof of that, with just this horrible timing.
匠君、本当に就職するつもりだったの。
Back to Ghost?
お前にこんなことをさせる前にこれを見せたかった。そして喜んでもらいたかった。
そんな。
お前のことがずっと好きだった。優しさが嬉しかった。微笑みが可愛かった。もっとお前の笑顔見たかったな。ガキとか作ってもっと幸せそうなお前の笑顔を見たかった。いろんな約束全然守れなかったな。本当にごめん。今まで一緒にいてくれてありがとう。俺はお前と会えて幸せだったよ。
Bye. Have a nice trip in heaven. Tawada-san fell down on her face, clinging to Kurosawa and crying. The sorrowful cry of her voice sounded like her heart had been torn apart.
どうして匠君、匠君、どうして死んじゃったの。もう一度起きて、起きてよ。謝るから、私謝るから。私が悪かったってちゃんとあなたに謝らせてよ。
あんたが殺したんだろ。
Thanks, Mia.
そうじゃなかったのかい。
It was unlucky, I swear.
匠君、ごめんなさい。どうしてこんなことに。なんで私あなたにちゃんと
And then, it's just relationship problems. It's already like the relationship was to a point where I thought it was unrepairable, even though Takumi was apparently doing some behind the scenes gardening work. Okay, and obviously it's hard for both of them to talk about it, especially since one's beating the other and one's planning to kill the other. It's hard to talk, I would assume.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
Overflowing with tears of regret. It was too late. It was too late for everything. If I had acted sooner, if I had the courage to tell him how I really felt, this future could have been avoided. That's true. My own assumptions cost me everything. I was wrong about everything. And then for a while longer, all the rest of us could do was watch silently as she nursed her painful regrets. Okay, what's next? 4 a.m. We're past witching hour? Tawada-san was still sobbing while holding Kurosawa's hand. Maybe this is a good place to stop. Actually, no, we'll just keep going. Fuck it. I'll go to an hour. Hopefully it'll be a good stopping point. She was still suffering from the knowledge of her sin, born from the resentment, hate, and love she felt for Kurosawa all this time.
ところで最後にあんたのことを
Okay, if we're going to Miyuki, we should probably stop. Sonozaki-san turned toward Miyuki-chan's knapsack. There's certainly more than just camping equipment in there, like the handgun she used to fight the men in black.
そうですね。もうこうなったら隠しても無意味。
Alright, that's a perfect place to stop. Alright, guys, thank you for watching. Great episode. I love being Dr. Aiden, talking about giving my takes on this relationship advice, even though I'm not even in a relationship. But it's like it's like really fucked up reality TV. It's kind of trashy to give opinions on because they're other people's lives and probably shouldn't really have a say. But it is very entertaining. Next time we'll learn about Miyuki. Probably police. Probably. I mean, she is Atasaka's daughter. So maybe we'll see some Atasaka in the backstory, or at least he'll probably be mentioned. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time with some more Higurashi. Peace.